Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital finally gave Sam fans what they've long wanted, plus, what the show got right this week. She vanished suddenly. General Hospital's November sweeps began with a death that we all expected. Dry your eyes and let's speak about Sam McCall's last hours, Kelly Monaco's departure, and everything else that happened in Port Charles over the last 5 days. Dustin, the typical soapboxer, handed things over to me this week. And what a week it was! I'm not crying. You are! Portia, Liz, and Lucas' efforts to save Sam's life passed me by, and my eyes were dry when they informed Alexis that her Jason-loving daughter had died. But what happened when the heartbroken mother yelled at Portia to grab her a blanket because Sam was cold? My defenses weakened. I may have sniffled a little as she crawled into that hospital bed near Sam. It could have been allergies, though. What I didn't expect was that Jason's bedside diatribe would set off the floodgates. But heck if Steve Burton didn't deliver big time. Of course, a tear streaming down the cheek of the man we've long known as Stone Cold moved me. I'm only human. Let's give a big shout out to whoever created that stunning montage of Sam and Jason's relationship. I don't think I could have imagined the program would go in that way, especially given how terribly it ruined their relationship. However, at the end of the day, or, in this case, our, General Hospital performed spectacularly. Haters attack in 3, 2. While I can understand the fury and outrage felt by fans of both Sam and Monaco, I also completely agree with the show's decision to kill off the character. Why? Because I am a firm believer that soap operas should always be as theatrical as possible. And can a situation get more dramatic than this? Sam went in for what appeared to be a minor procedure and never came out. Why? We do not yet know. But consider the turmoil she left behind. Sam's final move was to effectively save Lulu's life. Dante went from celebrating his engagement to mourning in an instant. If Dominic Zamprogna's performance on Friday didn't make you feel crushed, you could be dead inside. Any future reunion between Lulu and Dante will undoubtedly be tarnished by the reality that she is only alive due of Sam's passing. Her family members, particularly Mother Alexis, will have a difficult challenge as they strive to be joyful for Laura's clan. A delight that came at the expense of Sam. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, one of the reasons modern American soap operas have failed in recent years is their inability to tell stories that may enrage the public. However, some of the most acclaimed narratives of all time dealt with contentious issues and, yes, the deaths of beloved people. And not soap opera dying, in which they reappear 6 months later, but dead is dead dying. On General Hospital alone, we witnessed the terrible story of Stone's death and the crushing blow of BJ's death. Death is an inevitable element of the human experience. And the death of a favorite soap character should be upsetting and make us angry, because they have become part of our extended family. However, soap operas, like real life, continue long after a loved one has passed away. What about those viewers who are hoping that the show will be cancelled as a result of Sam's death and Monaco's dismissal? Shame on you. No, seriously. I understand that you are dissatisfied with the choice, and that is your right. It is also your right to stop viewing, as many have pledged to do. But to desire that an entire production business, cast, crew, and beyond lose their employment, or that those who don't share your attachment to a character be denied access to a show they enjoy? Unlike many soap fans, I prefer good stories above particular performers or couples. Having watched for over 40 years, I understand that it is not always a good idea to become unduly involved, considering that this is a medium in which people, whether actors or characters, come and go. It is the nature of the beast. In this case, I believe even Monaco's most ardent supporters would concede that Sam's death has made for compelling soap opera thus far. So I think we know why this column is called Soapbox. It's time to get off my high horse. Also in Port Charles. I appreciate that General Hospital did not present Sam's death in a vacuum. When a soap has a major event, producers should constantly remember that the primary event provides an opportunity to get viewers interested in other stories. Come for the heartbreaking loss, stay for the continuous drama. I'm sorry Scott Reeves' Steven only appeared for a few episodes, but I adore how the powers that be utilized him to take Heather off the canvas. People come to town for a visit or to fulfill a specific goal, and then they leave. Do I believe we've seen the last of Heather? Did you hear her whisper to Ace? She will absolutely return. Sasha is the kid of Robert and Holly, which feels like approximately 10 retcons at once. Having said that, both Sophia Matson and Josh Kelly have been doing excellent job. From Sasha's disgust at realizing she had slept with her first cousin to Cody putting Drew on blast, it was a fantastic soap with a lot of ugly potential down the line. Especially given that Michael slept with Sasha and Willow within hours of the mother. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to see a double whammy coming. Speaking of Sasha and Michael's relationship, I found it amusing that, due to a brief recast, she went to bed with one Michael and awoke with another. Who among us hasn't slept with someone just to wake up and learn they aren't who we thought they were? Am I correct? Today on General Hospital, word spreads of Sam's death, Dante and Rocco grapple with remorse, and Holly and Robert discuss the past. On today's General Hospital, Holly arrives warily at Robert's office, surprising him that she hasn't ran away and left a mess for everyone else to clean up. She's concerned about Sasha. I love Sasha, and it's breaking my heart that she's shutting me out. Robert is also unable to contact her, but says it is up to Sasha to decide how much to allow him and Holly access. He needs to know one thing before she leaves. She stated he's a good father who would go to the ends of the earth for Robin, so why wouldn't she expect the same for Sasha? Why isn't she telling him? Their time together was the highlight of her life. It was a lovely memory, and she was frightened of losing it. She did not wish to alter perfection. She admitted to being 100% completely selfish. They're both sorry she didn't tell him. They reminisce about how they ended up married, despite Holly's initial objections, and how it was the best thing that ever happened. She claims that Robert has defined her life. There is before and after. Falling in love with him was a revelation. Maxie, James, and Spinelli are dressed up for Halloween and waiting for Georgie to arrive. She, however, has determined that she is too old to go trick-or-treating. Maxie asks to know when this happened. Spinelli advises her not to rush her maturation, and Maxie is perplexed as to how this happened so unexpectedly. Is this what her buddies are doing? They give her a pep talk, with Maxie mentioning that she was told dressing up was lame at Georgie's age, too. But her sister, Georgie, refused to give up Halloween, dressing up, or having fun. Georgie returns a little while later. General Hospital teasers for the next 2 weeks, November 4th to November 15th, state that Jason Morgan will stop by Maxie Jones and Damian Spinelli's residence to relay more heartbreaking Sam McCall developments. Spinelli and Maxie will struggle to accept that Sam is truly gone permanently, but they will be even more concerned for Sam's children, along with Dante Falconeri. During the week of November 4th to 8th, Dante will rely on Sonny Corinthos and Olivia Quartermaine for support as he attempts to stay afloat. Scout Quartermaine and Danny Morgan will be surrounded by love, yet they will still struggle to cope without their mother. With Molly Lansing Davis and Christina Corinthos Davis, they may finally have a reason to reconcile. Alexis Davis can't take the incessant squabbling now that she's lost Sam, so she'll make a plea and possibly persuade her other daughters to call a truce. Let's hope Molly and Christina make it stick. In the meantime, Christina will discover something unexpected and react in fear. Could Michael Corinthos wind up confessing about Willow Corinthos kissing Drew Quartermaine while also spilling his drunken cheating? Michael went to bed with Sasha Gilmore Corbin, but she'll keep it quiet when Willow confronts her for telling Cody Bell about her Drew makeout session. Carly will get a shock at some point, thus she may learn about Willow and Drew kissing. Carly had placed Willow on a pedestal, and this could knock her off, leaving Carly concerned about her daughter-in-law's treatment of Michael. Carly will not be pleased with Drew's involvement in all of this, but she may forgive him given Sam's death and all of the Scout anguish he will face. Next, Ava Jerome will apologize to someone, so she may try to make amends with Christina and get past the hotel room incident. Perhaps Ava will express her condolences for Sam and seem as if there are more important things than carrying grudges. Christina may be angered if she believes Ava is attempting to manipulate her using Sam's fatal fate. Anna Devane will likely convey some important news, possibly about Jen Sidwell's impending arrival in Port Charles. Carly will eventually turn to Jack Brennan for another favor, but he is concerned about the risk she may face. Carly may be determined to keep Jason safe, but Brennan will be much more concerned about Carly. Nonetheless, Brennan may be inclined to fulfill Carly's request if Jason commits to a genuine partnership. Jason will set out his terms, and it appears that he will reach an agreement with Brennan soon. Meanwhile, Portia Robinson will meet with Isaiah Gannon to discuss how someone as healthy as Sam suffered a heart attack while in recovery. Will Sam's autopsy reveal any clues? Did Cyrus Renaud damage Sam's bag, as the GH buzz indicated, or did another malevolent individual attack her in another way? Regardless, Lucas Jones will be driven to find answers and will open up to Brad Cooper, who will undoubtedly provide consolation while Lucas mourns. Brooklyn Quartermain and Harrison Chase will make a crucial decision. Now that Violet Finn is living in Seattle with Hamilton Finn, Chase and Brooklyn may decide it's time to leave the Quartermain estate and go back into their own home. Rick Lansing will visit Anna in her office. Rick always has a few surprises under his sleeve, so we'll see what he's planning this time. Jason will eventually be summoned to the police station, so Anna may wish to meet with him as well, especially since Sidwell's revenge plot is just around the corner. Across town, Michael will confront some misgivings. Michael may continue to be paranoid, keeping a tight eye on Willow to see if she will go behind his back with Drew again. On the other side, this could be about Nina Reeves, whose secret romance with Drew has yet to be revealed. Drew bribed Cody to keep his lips shut, so Tracy Quartermain may be proud of Cody for holding him accountable. Tracy, on the other hand, may believe Drew deserves to fail because she will be meeting with Cody to plan her next moves. Despite Holly Sutton's efforts to make progress with Sasha, her daughter appears prepared to reject her once more. That could lead Holly into a perilous situation between November 11th and November 15th. Will Sasha regret not making apologies if Holly faces Sidwell's terrifying wrath? Of course, if Sidwell discovers that Sasha is Holly's daughter, he may pursue her too. Sidwell will seek retribution for his stolen gems, so Sasha and Robert Scorpio could be drawn into the fray. Sam's funeral and burial arrangements will most likely go ahead as planned. It will be difficult for Sam's loved ones to say their final goodbyes, but she deserves some form of service and send-off. Finally, a prospective love interest for Trina Robinson will appear during the November sweeps. Kai will meet Trina at PCU, so sparks may fly soon enough. General Hospital spoilers claim the next 2 weeks will be full of surprises and shakeups, so we'll keep you updated on what's coming up in PC. General Hospital spoilers claimed that Dante Falconeri's marriage proposal elicited an intriguing response from Sam McCall. When Dante brought out the ring and proposed alongside Sam's hospital bed, she argued that it was fine if he still loved Lulu Spencer. Sam did not want Dante to feel obligated to propose in order to repay her for being Lulu's donor or to demonstrate that he also loved her. Dante, on the other hand, was quick to assure Sam that he loved the life they'd created and that he wanted to grow old with her. Unfortunately, Sam and Dante will not have that opportunity due to Kelly Monaco's firing. It would have been nice to see Dante and Sam plan a wedding and have a true future, which would have been hindered by Lulu's coma waking. GH is missing out on some soapy drama by removing Sam right now, which has made her exit even more painful for viewers. The show is leaving a lot of love triangle potential on the table by writing Sam out, especially permanently. The bad news is that Sam's terrible death will leave Dante with a mountain of grief to deal with. The good news is that Sam has practically given Dante her permission to move on with Lulu when he is ready. Of course, Dante will need time to grieve and rebuild his life. Dante will be dealing with a lot of difficult feelings, so we don't expect him to immediately reunite with Lulu after she wakes up. However, Dante's heart will eventually heal sufficiently to allow him to move on. It makes sense that it will eventually be with Lulu, especially after Sam informed Dante that it was fine if he still loved her. Sam wants Dante to be happy again, and he may find it with Lulu after a suitable mourning phase. Dante may eventually reflect on Sam's remarks following his proposal and understand that it is okay if he still loves Lulu. Our GH predictions see Lulu and Dante experiencing some obstacles on their route to a reunion, but they'll get there sooner or later. According to General Hospital spoilers, there will be some love twists and turns in Port Charles, so keep an eye out for any more pair shakeups. Our GH predictions see Lulu and Dante experiencing some obstacles on their route to a reunion, but they'll get there sooner or later. According to General Hospital spoilers, there will be some love twists and turns in Port Charles, so keep an eye out for any more pair shakeups. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.